Well, hello everybody. How's it going? I'm live. It's Monday, March 10th, 2025. This is downtown Charlotte. Um you've ever been to Charlotte before? Um I was there um the other day. Um I've been all over. So we're going to talk about it if you're here. Oh, what is this? Demo scene, show on stage. Wow, this is they added something here with the old Streamyard. Oh, let's do add new stream. Media presentation. Show on stage. Okay. Can I move that? Can I edit that? I still have this old thing back here. So let me change that. Let me change that background. Let's change it to that. The Eye of Sauron. So uh can I edit that? No. Delete it. What happens if I delete it? I'm currently on air. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm still there. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So I am pretty tired. I've had to report to the shuttle the last 3 days for 4:30 in the morning, and that was on the East Coast. And we lost an hour of sleep one day because of daylight savings time. So, and I've got too much light coming in over here. I wonder if it'll help if you know what, if I turn the room light on. Not really. Anyway, um, yeah. So I posted the video. I went to a restaurant. Um, no, it was just kind of something to post. But I hope you enjoyed seeing what I ate in Charlotte. But I've been to more than this Charlotte. I've been to. I had layovers in Detroit, couple layovers in Detroit, but I didn't get to go out and do anything really. Um, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna do. Do you guys want to see some pictures of stuff I saw that didn't make videos of on my layovers, or do you want to hear about the movies I went to, or do you want to hear about stuff I'm coming up to do? I'm going to tell you about the stuff I'm coming up to do at towards the end. I've been walking also a little bit, taking some little nature walks with my mom's. Let me rotate this one. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I got to there's 3 people watching, so I need oh, I had a cat just go back there. I need you guys to let me know what you wanna see. Do you wanna see, here, I'll tell you about the movies that I've seen so far. Let's go to the imdb.com. I'm gonna try to remember all the movies. Since since the last time I did a live stream, I've seen a few movies, and I'm gonna present this IMDb page. Hopefully, IMDb is cool with me sharing this. Oh, what? No. Okay. There we go. That's strange. Okay, I'm trying to work out these scenes are in beta, okay? So that's why it's I'm trying to figure it out. Let's do it this way. There we go. And I could put my little comment away. And let's add add this overlay, so it's going right over my face. I don't like that, so I'll just do that. Okay. I thought the background. Why isn't the background? There we go. There we go. Now we've got it all together. It says there's 3 people watching. If you're watching, say something in the live chat so I know that you're here. Anyway, so I saw Paddington in Peru. That's Paddington the Bear Part 3, basically. Um, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I mean, there were some twists that were pretty noticeable, um, not too surprising, but overall, I enjoyed the film. So that's that's what matters the most. And then I also saw. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, I saw. Is this changing? Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam GQUUX beginning. So Chris watched The Substance last night. How was that? I know it was nominated for some Academy Awards. I'm not sure. Did it win? I think it might have won one or two. Um, I I haven't had a chance to see it. Is it on any streaming service, Chris? Um, but yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam beginning was an odd film. Um, it was basically like two different movies in one. Like something happened and then something else happened, and they were all wearing these suits and fighting. That's all you need to know. Of course, I watched it dubbed, not dubbed, subtitled with subtitles, and I was the only one in the theater. Um, Paddington in Peru, I think I was the only one in the theater for that too, because I went to like a late showing of it, and it's been out for a little while. But I also I went to a mystery movie the other day, and actually I saw the mystery movie before I saw Mobile Suit Gundam. But the mystery movie I saw was Novocaine, and I don't think that's actually out in theaters yet. But yeah, I liked it. Novocaine is about this guy that can't feel pain. He works at hey Mason, happy Monday, worst Monday of people to go to school. Uh, well, a lot of people are on spring break. Maybe next week, but some schools were on spring break this week. So, I had to fly some people to Florida and Detroit, and there was some weird stuff that happened. But I don't want to. Oh, Chris said you rented out the substance on Amazon. It was full of surprises, creepy, sexy, and gratuitous blood splatter. Okay, I think I have some Amazon credits, so maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check it out later. But Novocaine was good. It started off pretty slow. Again, there were some twists in that, but it turned out all good in the end. But again, it was fun. It was entertaining. Uh, what's his name? Jack Quaid, the nepo baby. He's fine. Jack Quaid's fine. You know, it doesn't matter that his dad or his parents were famous. He's fine. He plays his role. He's not. He doesn't have much range as an actor, um, but what he plays is fine. So, and these are definitely some of the highlights of the film here. Um, yeah, they kind of give away some of the best parts of the movie in this trailer, to be honest. But yeah, I'd say check it out. Novocaine, not bad. And I want to say I saw something else, but I don't know. Those are the three that come to mind that I've seen recently. So I'm gonna stop sharing that, and we're gonna go to my Google Photos. Um, let's share that. I show you some of the stuff I have I've had going on. I know, Chris, you were from Detroit, so let me go back. I don't think you guys want. I don't want to show you all this stuff. Some of this stuff you've already seen. Um, Here, I'm going to stop the screen. Um, some of the video from the barbecue, or the it's not even a barbecue place. Well, I'm going to go back to okay. So I've had two layovers in Detroit recently, and one of them was in the GM building in downtown Detroit. Um, I didn't get to get out, but I did go down and look at the cars down in the basement. So, Chris, when you lived in Detroit, did you ever go to the GM building down there? If you're still watching, um, yeah, I thought this was cool. Some of the cars they had down there, and they're just on display. That's a an electric Chevy S10, and this is like the international welcome, and then this tells you the whole history of GM. This like moves around in a circle, and they've got these big video screens with these happy people who drive GMs. That classic Dodge Charger down there, and they had a company store, but it was closed. I don't know why it was closed. It was like, hey Adam, I'm hoping I'm having a good day today. Thanks, man. Um, yeah, it was a long day, but I flew from. I had to wake up at like 3:30 this morning. I'm surprised I'm still awake, but I'm gonna get some good rest tonight. Um, I'm back home with my cats, so that's good. I don't have any log trips going up coming up, but I do have a couple more layovers in Detroit this month, and hopefully I can pick up an excuse me, pick up another trip next month. So yeah. Anyway, all right. One of my least favorite coworkers, I guess, got fired or something because I didn't see her name on the list. So that's good. But yeah, are you guys fans of General Motors? I know you worked in Detroit, lived in the suburbs. I don't think I've ever been to the GM building. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, the hotel that the one of the hotels we stay at in Detroit is there, but there's the entrance to the global headquarters. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's this whole complex of buildings down there, and this was like a this is the Detroit River. The other side is Windsor. You can see the Caesars Casino. I thought this was just a good picture of like their I don't know what you'd even call this, like atrium area. And I don't know if you can see if you look real close, you probably can't see it on the video, but um in the water next to the windows is a bunch of ice. The ice is melting and was moving down the river. I thought about going down and going out there, but I didn't. I took this picture. I stayed inside. It was cold. It wasn't that cold, but and then the world's largest tire, the Uniroyal tire. I love seeing this every time I'm in Detroit and we drive past it. And it's like just I don't know if you could tell, but it's surrounded by a barbed wire fence so people don't like tag it or something. So anyway, I just love seeing like the world's largest whatever. So I enjoy seeing the Uniroyal tire when I'm in Detroit. Did you ever see that? Did you ever drive past that? I can't remember what interstate that is, Chris. I came back and me and my mom we went for a little walk. We went to the Squatty Lions Park. It's basically a little league field. Um, so I went to little league. at the park by my parents' house, and this little league was right across the Hardy Toll Road, so it's separated by the Hardy Toll Road and the Union Pacific Railroad, the train line, and so two separate little leagues right across the street from each other. But I played at Northside National, and this is like North Houston American. So they redid this park 5 years ago, and it looks really great. It's not really a walking park. The trails that the concrete path there is basically to go between the parks, but we walked around a little bit. I like these oak trees. There's a playground there and some picnic tables and these trees. And you see the trail does meander through the trees a little bit. The park rules. I didn't see a an actual sign for the park for EA Squatty Lions Park. Um, so I took a picture of this. So and then here's the fields. The dugouts look really nice. The fields look good. Here's one of the fields here, and I took a picture through the chain link fence, and throw trash in the bins. Favor de no dejar basura. North Houston. So that's their logo, North Houston American Little League. So you see the white and the green because they have baseball and softball, and softballs are green now for some reason. Who knew? Here's information for their spring season registration. So I guess that is why are there two different signs? I don't quite understand why there's two signs for the same thing. Anyway, so if you live on that side of the tracks, you could sign your kids up for Little League, which I think was probably already started. It says early bird until 12/31. Uh, registration fees starting January 1st, $80. So it was $60 and then $80, and it's probably already passed. But there we go. The cop sign. There's my mom on the field. She's ready for baseball. She's wearing her Astros Hello Kitty bucket hat and her Orbit Relentless t-shirt. Those were both freebies I got for working for the Astros last year. And rules of the pavilion. We saw plenty of broken glass and uh, alcohol bottle caps and stuff. Um, Parents got tired of fighting with Walgreens, and Walgreens has issues with prescriptions and insurance. That's weird. I'm sorry, Mason. Adam, I recommend you checking out Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas. I went there in October 2024. Yeah, I do want to go there. It sounds really fun with the dinosaur tracks and stuff. I might go one day and make a vlog about it myself. So let me see. Oh, and then this is the hotel the other hotel we stayed at in Detroit. Uh, they had these 1 liter bottles of Evian on the counter, and they're $9 each. Each. So there's some Canadian geese that chased us around. This was not Detroit. This was Charlotte, North Carolina. So yeah, the geese were in Charlotte, and me and a couple coworkers, we walked to this place that was close to where we stay called the Yummy Crab. So yeah, here's their menu, their combo special. I got a half pound of black mussels, so it was $7.99. And my coworkers got the snow crab legs. That was $16.99. I think they each got a half a pound each. So I got some crab rangoon too. You can't go without the crab rangoon. Um, but yeah, I like mussels, and you can get the seasoning and the spice level. And I asked them for two different seasonings. I asked for garlic butter and Old Bay, and I'll show you in a minute. Here's the other side. We got there after the lunch special. We were there on We were there on Friday, but we got there at like 3:30, so we could not get the lunch special. Um, but my thumb's covering up some of the stuff. There's fried okra, crab cakes is that's kind of cheap for crab cakes. Fried calamari, fried oysters are what my thumbs are covering up. I got some crab rangoons. I offered to share them with my coworkers, and they weren't interested, so I ate all 6 crab rangoons and the half pound of black mussels. They were playing some hip hop in there. I don't listen to hip hop, so we were a little surprised that there was a song called I think the song's called Big Energy, but like they just keep talking about big dick energy the whole song. Do you guys listen to hip hop? You know what I'm talking about? That was that was kind of a trip. You know, I was with it was me, uh, my coworker Autumn, who is not exactly straight. They have a girlfriend, and and my coworker Kelly, who's a grandmother. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the photos. Um, and so you can see the bottom. You can see the chins of Kelly and Autumn there, and then you can see my we they serve them in these bags. I guess they steam them in the bags or something. I don't know exactly what the bags are about, but it's like a crab boil. So that's where there's the bucket in the middle with the crab things, and then you got my crab rangoons right there. So I did have some crab. I don't think there was actually any crab in the crab rangoon. There never is. So yeah. And here I am with my bib, and there's graffiti all over the place. Next time, if I go back, I would go back. Like I didn't really care for the music they were playing, but the food was reasonably priced, and it was good. Like I said, I like black mussels, so I wear that little bib there. I thought it was funny to take that picture. I don't wear a bib very often, and yeah, this is just some inside the restaurant. And then we went to Costco because there's a Costco right there, and of course they got the $1.50 hot dog. But we just ate, so I wanted one of these big giant chocolate chip cookies. They're so good, and they're warm and gooey, and they're huge. So let me stop the screen because I don't know what's next in my Google Photos. Yeah, you don't need to see. I could share this. I don't. Oh, whoa! I'm zooming in. I don't mean to zoom in. Zippy Ice. Another coworker that I had met for the first time. He saw my name and he thought it was Zippy, not Zip. I'm like, no, dude, my name is not Zippy. It's Zip. So then we got this ice in Charlotte from Zippy Ice Company. So I thought that was funny. Um, is that zooming in? Is that zooming in on? Yeah, it sure is. I never knew it did that. Uh, yeah, I guess I could show. Oh, er, let me go back to this. Present. I feel like I sound a little stopped up. But yeah, these are the buses that go around the Charlotte airport, CLT airport. I don't know why I took a picture of that, but there you go. And this is the view outside my balcony. In one direction, and then the other direction you can see downtown Charlotte. I did not get, or actually, they don't call it downtown; they call it uptown there. I did not make it to uptown. Maybe next time, but and then here's the barbecue. Not even. Oh, it's so not even a barbecue place, just a food place, which I already made the video about that, so you saw that. So and then there's trail footage. Oh man, that was so loud. Oh yeah, but to get to the train, I had to walk this path from the restaurant to the Carolina Rail Trail, and it was a Saturday afternoon, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful that day, on Saturday. It was like 72 degrees and sunny, so everyone was out. So you walking their dogs, um, bikes and pedestrians are able to use this path. You just have to be careful. See some more dogs there. A lot of like yuppie apartment complexes. This is the south. They consider this the south end of Charlotte. I thought this was cool. This woman was walking fast, so she walked in front of me right when I was taking this picture. I was not taking a picture of this woman's backside. Trust me. I just thought this art was cool. It looks like a big rug, especially with the strands at the end. A big carpet, I should say, not a rug. There you go. Award winner for a great street. I really like that view of the Charlotte skyline. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was able to see it from my window. So, and I took another picture. The other picture I took is when what I used as the thumbnail. And this is the train station here, the New Bern station, where I was taking that to yeah, to get to where I was going. And then when I got off the train, I went to Aldi and hey, what's up, Marlon? Need to visit North Carolina soon. Well, I got buddy passes, dude. So if you want to go with me, let me know. Um, so yeah, so I got off at the train station and went to Aldi, and next to the Aldi is this gentleman's club. So I had to take a picture of that because I thought that was hilarious. And then yeah, I don't really care. I like mascots. So I took a picture of this billboard for Coca-Cola Black or Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Um, I can't drink this because it has caffeine. I love blackberry, so it makes me sad that they don't have a caffeine-free version, but whatever. But I love mascots, so I had to get a picture of the billboard with the mascot on it. And this cool mural just painted on the side of a random building here. This is like in their shipping and receiving dock. I just wanted to take a picture of it because it's beautiful. It even goes over to the side of the fencing that covers up their garbage dumpster. So you could put beautiful art anywhere. Beautiful art anywhere. So and yep, that's a thumbnail of me, and then that's my video. That's that, and that's the other video. That's the other picture of the Charlotte skyline I took. And I stayed at a Holiday Inn, and yeah, they just made tipping easier. You could scan it and tip them. Yeah, I did not do that. This was in Detroit. I was in Detroit this morning, today. Um, but yesterday I ordered this pizza, Detroit Pizza Factory. Detroit does it better. Yeah, and this is what I got. Detroit style with old world pepperoni. And that little container there is Chipotle ranch dressing, which I didn't know I needed in my life, but man, I love that. The pizza was all right. It was good. I like the Detroit style. But that Chipotle ranch dressing put it over the top. And that's the thumbnail for this video, and so that's it for my photos of stuff. Um, I'm off tomorrow, and then I go back to Detroit uh, on Thursday. So I'll be gone on Thursday, coming back on Friday. Hopefully, I can pick up another trip somewhere at the end of the month because I'm just going. to Detroit and back. Well, not just Detroit and back, but just spending too much time in Detroit. But I know my friend that I work with. We're gonna go to an Italian restaurant next time. There's an Italian restaurant close to where we stay. So, hey Jerry, how you doing, coworker, buddy, pal, friend? It's a shame we haven't worked together yet, man. I know you're stuck living that reserve life. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully we can work together one day soon. That would be cool. Um, yeah, so we're going back to Detroit, and then you know things got kind of weird on this trip. I got kind of at near the end. I got a little testy with the lead flight attendant who is not from Houston, deciding on the flight to Houston to say something terrible about Houston that I could hear, and I know some of our guests could hear. Um, you got to be. You're on. You're on ready now. Oh, you're sit. Oh, you're sitting ready right now at the airport. Well, if I would have known that, I would have come into the crew room when I got off. I would have come in and said hi to you and give you a high five. I know you like to hang out at the Starbucks, right? So I don't know what time you got in. We got in about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, I don't like sitting ready. I don't like it at all. I've I've only had to do it a handful of times. Luckily for me, I've only had to do it for a handful of times, but it is kind of boring because I'm usually the most senior, and so they never want to call me because they always call people who sit ready by the most junior. But we'll see if I get a line next month. I put my bid in, Jerry. So okay, you just said I just had a layover in Detroit. The hotel is nice. Yeah, I know we have two different hotels in Detroit. I had the long stay, and that was a nice place. The short stay is not bad. It's not bad. That's where I was last night. Was at the short stay. Um, it was, and that's where I'm going to be the three more times I'm going to Detroit this month. I'm staying at the short stay, but it's fine. I just the only other time I had been there was when I did my OE 2.5 years ago. Um, that's my test flight for those of you that aren't fellow flight attendants. Um, they sent us right out of training. They sent a few of us to Detroit, and we had to stay in that particular hotel. And my buddy Derek, he actually rented a truck, so we wouldn't have to pay for Lyft or Uber Eats or what Lyft or Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub or whatever. So we ended up going to we went to a Tigers game because it was the end of that was when was that? Yeah, it was the end of September, so the Tigers were playing. It was like the end of their season, and I was freezing my ass off in that stadium. And then we went over to Windsor and we just explored Windsor a little bit. Um, I liked it. I'd have to find a way. Like I don't know if Lyft or Uber can take you over to Windsor. I don't know how that works with international stuff, but I know Canada is probably not really happy with the United States right now, and I don't blame them. So it is unfortunate what's going on uh, in the world right now. I mean, have you seen the cost of eggs? It's ridiculous. Anyway, uh, yeah, I'm trying to pick up something else later in the month, so maybe I could have some more kooky adventures somewhere. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the video I made at the restaurant in Charlotte, but it was just I was in down today for the mount. I was in downtown today for the March for Future Generation outside of GRB. Basically, Houston is hosting the oil oligarchs, and we were there to tell them we care about the environment. Yeah, that's great, man. I actually got a text from the Sierra Club of Texas today, and they're gonna have a thing on March the 24th in Austin, and they invited me out to that. Um, Houston, so if I'm not working, if I'm not able to pick up a trip right now, I'm off. If I'm not able to pick up a trip, I'm gonna go to Austin on the 24th and support the Sierra Club. I'm a member of the Sierra Club. I plant the trees. I do care about the environment. I got this tree beard tattoo. Because who fights for the who will fight for the trees? You know, they'll fight for mankind, but who fight for the trees? But the tree ants. And what happened to their wives? Their wives are gone. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I put in for my bid for next month. So I did specifically ask off for a few days because there's some certain things I want to do. Oh, you have recurrent for the second time next week. Time flies. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Jerry. Yeah, good for me. Yeah. Yeah, we had a close call the other day. I can't get into it, but um, air traffic control does not need cuts. I can just put it that way. A bunch of people, a bunch of people's lives could have ended the other day if the pilot wasn't as good a pilot as he was. Let's put it that way. I told my mom. I should not have even told my mom what happened. I shouldn't have told anyone. I wish I didn't know. I was working in the back of the plane, so I was none the wiser until somebody told me what happened, and I wasn't as freaked out as one of my other coworkers was. Um, they were really freaked out about it, and I was just like, "Well, it didn't happen. It wasn't our time. It wasn't our time." So yeah, I'm here to make another vlog one day. I'm here to make another live stream that says 4 people are watching. So I know it's not super exciting. I like to tell you guys about my videos. Uh, the weather on my why? What? No, I'm not. Come on. What was that about? That was weird. My watch weather thing came up on my Mac. It's like I don't care about the weather. I do care a little bit. It's 66 degrees and clear right now with a 0% chance of rain. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to covering Hell's Heroes next week. That's gonna be so awesome. I'm covering the St. Patrick's Day parade uh, on on Saturday. Hopefully, I'll be covering the Dash game and the Dynamo game as official media. I'm still waiting to hear back about those. Um, yeah, last 4 years, 0 accidents, and so far in a month, North Dakota had at least 6. Horrible. Glad you guys made it okay. Yep, yep. It's the airline I work for uh has never had an accident, has never had a disaster or an emergency landing. So um to keep knocking on wood, it stays that way. We've got the youngest fleet. We got the youngest fleet in the airline industry, so that helps. And we do have really good pilots. Some of them are assholes. I'm not gonna lie, but I think they all know how to fly. Um, they've shown me more than once that they know what they're doing. They really do know what they're doing. So I feel confident in my safety. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about my pilots. It's other people that I'm a little more worried about. I'm not really worried about it, but uh, I'd say a little slightly concerned about 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 it. So yeah, I'm trying to stay safe, man. Yeah, I mean I do what I can. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy. Put in my bid for some good routes. So hopefully I get not back on reserve. Sorry, Jerry, if you're still watching, that you're stuck on reserve. But I'm glad you came back, Jerry. If you're still watching. Anyway. All right, guys. I don't know what else to say other than I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all your support. Um, I did hear back. I got official media for Dallas Fan Expo. I might have mentioned that before the last live stream. Um, I'm still waiting to hear back from Comic Palooza, but I've gotten press credentials from Comic Palooza forever. So hopefully I'll get that and be able to cover that. Um, they the NAB show, they did send me a text that like, hey, come back, get your exhibit pass. You know, it's you haven't applied yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back to the NAB show. I went 3 years in a row, and it was good, but I just don't think it's for me anymore. Like the further I'm out of television, the further away it seems. And last year was just so much AI bullshit. It just really turned me off. And it's just moving more in that direction. So they want to replace humans with robots, and I don't know. My job. So my job, if I last until I'm 55 years old, um, there, then I'll be set for the rest of my life. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live after 55, but I'll have my flight benefits for life after that. So I just have. So I'm 47 now. I'll be 48 in October. So that's just like 7.5 years. Can I last another 7.5 years to get to keep benefit flight benefits for the rest of my life and however much life that is left? So that'll be cool. But all right, guys. I don't know what I've got going on next. I'll take some. I'll be back. Let me look at my Google Calendar. I'm not sure if I'm. Let me see if where's my Google Calendar. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I did a Google search for Google Calendar. I just wanted to open it. It's on this tab. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. It's, oh, next Monday is actual St. Patrick's Day. So the St. Patrick's Day parade is on Saturday. Because they always do the parade on a Saturday, but the actual St. Patrick's Day is on Monday the 17th. I don't think I'm working that day. I don't have my phone with me because, uh, yeah, my phone has my works schedule on it. But anyway, yeah, I'll try to do a St. Patrick's Day live stream, but I can't wear green because I have a green screen behind me. So I can't wear, I can't wear green on St. Patrick's Day. But if I go to when I if I go to when I go to the parade, I'll wear some green. It's too late for me to order some Bohemians FC stuff. It wouldn't get here in time from Dublin, but you know, whatever. I'm still gonna support them. I still support them. They beat Waterford the other day. If you want to support a great Irish soccer team, support Bohemians FC. All right, that's all I got. 45 minutes is long enough. Uh, I'll try to come back next Monday to do a live stream. But before that, hopefully I'll have a couple of soccer vlogs and a parade vlog to post. And yeah, I'm gonna go walking. I need to do some walking. I don't know when I'm working. I don't really have time. I do a lot of walking on the plane and through the terminals, so I kind of get my walking done through there. But all right, bye everybody. Thanks again. Oh, where are you doing the parade at? The St. Patrick's Day parade is downtown. Um, the main review stand is in front of City Hall. So um, I'm going to be filming it from there, from the review stand, because I know the organizer, and they said I could do that. So I just use my phone, but I've got my tripod, and you know, yeah. So if you're around on Saturday, come on down. I know. If I get credentials for the Dynamo game later, I'm gonna just stay downtown, instead of driving back and forth. So there's a there's a there's an Irish bar on Main Street. There's a couple of them, but one of them they sell corned beef sandwiches on the parade day. So they have them pre-made. They pre-make a whole bunch of them. So yeah. So if you're not doing anything Saturday, come join me, man. I don't know if you're going to the Dynamo game too or not, but um, yeah, if I get the press credentials, I'm gonna stick around downtown. If I don't get the press credentials, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna get a corned beef sandwich and come home. But all right, all right, bye guys.